Hi, good evening. Thank you for letting me speak. My name is Tom Biglin. I'm a retired local police officer in the area and spent 16 years working with special needs kids, and including many transgender juveniles. And love the idea of what we're trying to do here. I just would like to bring up a little bit of science and make sure, I'm not sure if the room is completely aware. By bringing this kind of information to extremely young children in the formative stages of their brain development, children at that age only have two states of brain waves at that point. One of them being theta, the imaginative aspect, why they can ride a broom and pretend it's a horse. They're downloading the world around them. The brain state is in a state of hypnosis at that point, which is why we can teach our kids to eat by going nom, 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 and then they're repeating what they are seeing. Children are products of their environment from the first 7 years of their lives. Study in the areas of epigenetics show that most adults live their lives, 95% of their daily lives, out of their subconscious that was built during the first 7 years of their lives. So if we begin to introduce, and again, introducing things I'm all for, but protecting the states of the children at that age, we can begin to change what is, I don't want to say the norm, because there is no norm. However, teaching gender confusion to children under 7 can lead to psychological I have worked with many transgender children. There's much trauma involved in their lives, and I in no way want to belittle anything or anyone who wants to identify any way they choose. But we do have a right as adults and a responsibility as adults to study this very known science and proven science. I have brought plenty of studies in epigenetics to understand that we as parents and the whole of this community to protect our children from anything that may damage those years, which later could go on to damage. I worked with trauma kids, so that's where I get these studies, but we learn through repetition. We learn through in those stages. We don't develop our critical thinking skills until the alpha and beta waves, brain waves develop, at which point we then critically interact based on those years of our lives. And again, we have to be careful as we introduce these kinds of things with love in our hearts, but with understanding that there is a psychological issue that we need to look at. Thank you for your time.